How are you all doing this evening? Thank you all so much for coming out. I see so many, just personally, faces I haven't seen in ages, and it's great to see you all. If we haven't chatted, we will. A bunch of old friends came out to this one, and a bunch of new friends, too. My name is Pat Lawrence. I am Martha's partner and the partner with this show. We produce it together. And how many of you are new? Is this your first time to the show? A little applause? Yeah. So just real briefly, this is essentially a live radio taping. And so this is what's going to go out on the air. So all of your applause and enthusiasm is greatly appreciated. This is a radio variety show. We spend all day putting it together. What you'll see is a lot of collaboration, and we all just like hang out and we work things out. Sometimes it might come off the rails, but we have fun with that. That's the price. So we don't just keep it tried and true. We're going to have a good time. We have some amazing artists here tonight. If you haven't been to Elkin before or much, as you can see, the town has done some great things, not least of which is this amazing Reeves Theater. It is quite a gem, not just for Elkin, but for the state, and I would say the entire East Coast, and the willingness of artists to come from all over has really proven that. And so keep an eye on their schedule, and you're going to see more and more things happening. What I want to tell you about that's exciting for us is we currently air on 88.5 WFDD. That's our home station. They were gracious enough to take a chance on us 2 years ago at this point, and we're extremely grateful. WUTC in Chattanooga was the next station to come on, and we just got 2 new stations I wanted to tell you about. Yeah. We're on WEHC, Emory and Henry College in Southwest Virginia, and we're also on WVPM in Asheville, and those will just be starting up here shortly. We have a few more in the works. We're having a blast doing it. We've survived 5 seasons. This is our 17th show this season. We doubled them this year. We're going to have it probably 20 next year. We're having a blast. We want more people to hear about it. Please tell your friends. It's a podcast. You can also watch it on YouTube. We do all of the usual things, but just make a trip to Elkin, even if they're from far away. We hope that you feel like it's a trip worth making. So come back and see us. I want to introduce you to Russell Kelly. Come on out, Russell. Make your way. Russell does, Russell composes all of the background or interstitial music within the radio show, which is, if you listen to podcasts and things like that, it's always a crucial part of the sound. We kind of chose a more modern sort of a take as opposed to just using, basic instruments, because we feel like this theater has a modern element to it. It's like it had to completely redo it because it was just all water damaged. And we have this kind of modern, Ben Sollee called it like an earth ship. He said, outside it's a vintage theater, inside it's an earth ship. And I was like, that's pretty good. So this is Russell Kelly. We only have 2 more shows left in this season after tonight. So tell your friends, get on out. We have some great couple of shows to end with. I'll tell you about those at the half. I want to tell you about our artist tonight. We are so thrilled to have Maia Kamil. She is one of the finest singers around. What I also want to, she brought her band with her, and that is Chuck Pinkney on drums, that's Matt Laird on bass, that's Taylor Williams playing keys tonight, and Kevin Beck playing guitar. So these guys, you all may have seen them. Yeah, you can applaud. They're, woo! Everybody except Taylor has performed probably multiple times at this point at this theater, because they are essentially kind of a core group of musicians that back up some of the most amazing front people in the area. You see this happen in towns all over. The famous ones, actually, Motown and Muscle Shoals. But the guys you're going to hear her with are just the finest musicians around, and they're helping to define what is a sound for this region, for Greensboro, for Winston, for our area. So it's just a treat when all of these musicians come through. Ordinary Elephant, which is Pete and Crystal Demore, have an amazing backstory about how they came to music. They are just impeccably moving and pristine. You're going to love them. And then also on the show, who else is on the show? Django Haskins! And he will punch me later. Django's been on our radar for ages. So Old Ceremony is the group he used to front, a very well-known band, probably one of the finest North Carolina bands. He just has some of the best lyrics. If you're a person that likes poetry, likes lyrics, get on his Instagram page, because he does these wonderful things where you can kind of read the lyrics and see them. And one of my favorite lines from a song is, I'm not even going to give it away. I don't want to give away the punchline. But you're going to love Django. You're going to love Ordinary Elephant. One other thing I want to point out, Ordinary Elephant came to our attention via friends, very good friends. Probably a quarter or a third of all of our artists are just recommendations. If there's an artist you like, you want them to come here to Elkin, let us know. Shoot Martha a message. Come up and tell us. We write them all down. With this theater, with this community, with these amazing musicians, it's been one of our main goals is to have people come to this theater who have never been here before or been in the region. We want them to keep coming back. So support live music. Go check out your other venues. Thank you for taking the time to come out. The way we're going to start is we're going to do a quick little sound check for the broadcast engineer downstairs, and then we'll kind of dive into the show. But let's have a hand for Martha and the band while they come on out here and get set. Thank you so much. Go up to the bridge.
Okay.
You want to stick the bridge?
Yeah.
So go right into the first. You know what I'm saying? Go right into the interstitial clip. Right after.
Treat me sweet and gentle when we say goodnight. Just squeeze me, but please don't tease me. I get sentimental when you hold me tight. So squeeze me, but please don't tease me.
Welcome to the Martha Bassett Show, coming to you from the historic Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina, a home for music in the heart of the foothills. The Martha Bassett Show features national artists, local talent, and the music of Martha Bassett. Tonight on the show, we welcome Maia, Kamil, Ordinary Elephant, and Django Haskins. It's some of the greatest music you'll hear anywhere, Americana or otherwise. So let's have a big hand for Martha and the band playing the jazz classic, Just Squeeze Me.
Treat me sweet and gentle when you say goodnight. Just squeeze me, but please don't tease me. I get sentimental when you hold me tight. So squeeze me, but please don't tease me. Missing you, sent you in away, singing the blues away each day, count the nights and wait for you. I'm in the mood to let you know I never knew I loved you so. Please say you love me too. When I get that feeling, I'm in ecstasy. So squeeze me, but please don't tease me. since you went away, singing the blues away each day, count the nights and waiting for you. I'm in the mood to let you know I never knew I loved you so. Please say you love me too. When I get that feeling, I'm in ecstasy. So squeeze me, but please don't tease me. Just squeeze me. Thank you. Ordinary Elephant is the husband-wife duo of Crystal and Pete D'Amour. They met at an open mic in College Station, Texas in 2009 and moved together to Houston, where Crystal had a career as a veterinary cardiologist and Pete as a computer programmer. They eventually left their stable careers to hit the road in an RV, and they've been captivating audiences ever since with their emotionally powerful and vulnerable songs. In 2017, they were named Artist of the Year at the International Folk Music Awards, and the Associated Press is calling their latest album, Honest, one of the best Americana albums of the year. It is such an honor to welcome to our stage Ordinary Elephant.
Thank you. Thank you, Martha. Thank you all for being here. So we come to you from South Louisiana. That's where I grew up, and that's where we live now. Prior to living there, though, we lived on the road full time in an RV for 5 years with 4 dogs, and we're still married. But yeah, traveling around like that, it gave us an appreciation for how much where you come from. It's a lot more than a place. It's the people that you come from, too. So we're going to start out with a song that I wrote for my mom. Eggshell white, paint in your hair, dirt beneath your nails, and years on the back of your hands. Some things can wash clean, and some will stick around. Blades of St. Augustine scattered across the driveway. Still feels like Sunday when I hear a Cajun band. Every chamber of my heart bears the mark of what I come from. Sometimes the world falls apart, but I guess that's what it takes to find the part that cannot break. Wooden table on a concrete slab, the fish are red and the crabs are blue. Every 5-gallon bucket carries a piece of you. Some things can wash clean, and some will stick around. Spilled beer and a deck of cards, an old bed sheet for a tablecloth. Some of those days are lost, most I still come across. Every chamber of my heart bears a mark
what I come from. Sometimes our world falls apart, but I guess that's what it takes to find the part that cannot break. I come from hard work, I come from never giving up, I come from you. I built cities from sidewalk chalk and sailed the world in a cardboard boat. I hope I always dream that big. I put the whole damn kitchen in every pot of cold mud soup. Hope I always put everything I got into what I do. Some things can wash clean, and some will stick around. Every chamber of my heart bears a mark of what I come from. Sometimes our world falls apart, but I guess that's what it takes to find the part that cannot break. We cannot break.
Thank y'all so much. You know, songs are stories, and sometimes they're our own stories, and sometimes they're somebody else's. And I love that about song, that we can try to take on somebody else's point of view, maybe try to have a better understanding of where they're coming from and why things may be the way they are, and in some cases try to have hope that people can change despite where they may have come from and what they may have been taught.
Excuses are easy when everything's on the line. These Montana magpies with their black and their white feathers sitting side by side, bring an unknown offering of something we should try. Was he a monster or a martyr? Depends on who you ask. But once it's done, you can't take it back. How can I keep my mind open if my eyes are closed? It's hard to hide the hate when there's no love to show. How can I nail a man up for color of his skin? Knock him down, make him pay for my father's sin. And I am starting to see we are all the color of the scars that we keep. Show you you're older, my father always said, but he never did get old enough for that. Every Sunday afternoon, denim shirt, cowboy hat, out in the sun, throwing shadows in an axe. There's a tool for every job, and a job for every man. Be careful what you put in your hands. How can I keep my mind open if my eyes are closed? It's hard to hide the hate when there's no love to show. How can I nail a man up for color of his skin? Knock him down, make him pay for my father's sin. And I am starting to see we are all the color of the scars that we keep. These times are hard, and it's harder to heal when where you were born decides what you fear. It's time to be a brother, not my father's son. I was born to be a bigot, but that don't mean that I am one. I put my boots on just the same, and when the day's done, I pray for you, my son. How can I keep my mind open if my eyes are closed? It's hard to hide the hate when there's no love to show. How can I nail a man up for the color of his skin? Knock him down, make him pay for my father's sin. And I am starting to see we are all the color of the scars we keep. We are all the color of the scars we keep.
Thanks, you guys. That was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
I just want to say, on behalf of all of us, happy 10th wedding anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
It's today.
It is today.
A little bird told me today.
I was like, how do you know that?
So tell me, where did the name Ordinary Elephant come from?
Yeah, so basically because there are no ordinary elephants, in our opinion. So even your everyday ordinary elephant out there is this magnificent creature. And there are so many things in life that way, that there's a whole lot more to it if you take the time to look. And so it's kind of just a reminder to us to always do that.
That's beautiful. So I wondered if you worked with elephants as a cardiologist.
I did not, sadly. That would have been wonderful, but no.
Where do you guys live now? Are you still in Texas, or?
We're actually down in South Louisiana now.
Okay.
And where Crystal grew up, nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, near Lafayette.
So you
the
do
southern
have a
part of
home.
the
You don't
state.
just live in an RV.
We do, yes. We did live in we did for a while.
Okay.
But yeah, now we got a place right before the pandemic. So very good timing.
That's very good timing. So what was the tipping point at which you knew you wanted to do music full time and quit your jobs? How did that happen? And whose idea was it?
Good question. I don't know that we even know the answer to that.
Yeah,
it was very gradual. We when we started living on the road.
Well, I guess that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like we that's a thing. We started living on the road just as a thing. Like, hey, we're going to live on the road full time, not to try to do music full time, just to take this adventure. And I left my job at that point, and that gave me more time to be more creative and delve back into that part of my brain. And it started feeling like, hey, wait, this feels like home, or where we want to be.
You started songwriting
or got back to songwriting.
got back to
I guess.
songwriting.
Yeah.
I understand you're a poet as well.
Yeah.
Would you mind sharing a poem with us? Is this a good time for that?
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah, so that's kind of how I came to music, was writing. I was always a writer, and then I decided I wanted them to be songs. But poetry is still something I do.
And Crystal has a poetry book
I do.
out on the merch table, so.
We're reading called Tree Swing. Parallel ropes hanging from the giant oak tree, like skinny pigtail braids, stopping about 2 feet from the mossy ground. A wooden rectangle holds them together like a barrette. Wind pushes the swing seat back and forth like a mother. The sun is peeking in and out of the clouds as the part of the earth I'm standing on is running from it. I smell the dirt that's always almost mud under these branches that catch the light. I watch my step, roots running from resistance, digging deep for what they need. I sit on the cold wood, wrap my forearms around the front of the rope braids, grasping them just above my head, lift my feet, and lose the resistance, digging deep for what I need.
Thank you. Thank you, Krista. What song would you guys like to do next?
Well, we're going to do this song called Best of You, which we wrote for when we need to hear it. It is, you know, when you see someone do something that you love to do, and they do it really well. It's,
Like every other person on this stage tonight?
Exactly. It's hard not to compare yourself, and we noticed that a few years ago that we'd rather be inspired by that.
And we're so thankful to be joined on this by members of the lovely band. Deshaun and Sarah and Pat are going to join us.
Over in the corner, like an old bar stool, he held me up right when I needed him to. He said, "Listen up, my friend, let me tell you what I know. You can wish you were someone else, then you gotta let it go. 'Cause that's a good way to get a bad start. I don't care what straw you drew. Gotta let it make the best of you. We're playing a game, we're running a race. It's a way of life, boy. You just gotta find your place. Used to be like you. We sit here in the dark, watch him in the spotlight, pick myself apart. That's a good way to get a bad start. I don't care what straw you drew. Gotta let it make the best of you. You don't need to bring down the house if you can bring 'em inside. When they bring down the lights, then the room went dark. I could barely see his face. Picked up his old Martin box, ready for the stage. He said, "Let me ask you this. What you gonna do? You pick yourself up or find a crack to fall through. 'Cause that's a good way to get a bad start. I don't care what straw you drew. Gotta let it make the best of you. You don't need a good way, get a bad start. I don't care what straw you drew. Gotta let it make the best of you.
Thank you.
Ordinary Elephant. They will be back.
Show is supported in part by Hugh Chatham Memorial Hospital. Back there in the corner, Hugh Chatham Memorial Hospital has provided high-quality medical care for residents of Elkin, North Carolina and the Yadkin Valley for over 90 years. And they've recently expanded into Virginia and introduced additional services, providing greater access for the communities they serve. A private not-for-profit hospital, Hugh Chatham employs more than 900 and is served by more than 70 physicians representing 27 specialties and subspecialties, delivering all of the quality medical services you and your family need to achieve optimal physical and mental health. Learn more at hughchatham.org. Now let's get back to the Reeves Theater stage in beautiful Elkin, North Carolina with Martha Bassett.
Thank you. Russell Kelly and I have been sharing bossa novas with you for, over a year now, over a season now. And we're going to do one tonight that I'm not sure we've done before. If we have, it's been a long time ago. And if you have never heard of bossa novas and don't know what that is, you will know this song still, I bet you. It's called Garota de Ipanema, or Chalita. Girl from Ipanema. Everybody know that song? All right. It is the second most recorded pop song in recorded music history. And anybody want to take a guess what the first one is? Yesterday. Who said that? That's correct. It was yesterday. So this is Girl from Ipanema. It was written by Antonio Carlos Jobim and Vinicius de Moraes. And it's about watching a lovely young woman sashay down to the beach and wishing she'd come and hang out with you, but she never does. Are we all ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Olha que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça. Ela, menina que vem e que passa, num doce balanço a caminho do mar. Moça do corpo dourado, do sol de Ipanema, o seu balançado é mais que um poema, é a coisa mais linda que eu já vi passar. Ah, porque estou tão sozinho. Ah, porque tudo é tão triste. Ah, a beleza que existe, a beleza que não é só minha, que também passa sozinha. Se ela soubesse que quando ela passa, o mundo sorrindo se enche de graça e fica mais lindo por causa do amor. Porque estou tão sozinho. Ah, porque tudo é tão triste. Ah, a beleza que existe, a beleza que não é só minha, que também passa sozinha. Soubesse que quando Russell Kelly on guitar. Django Haskins is a songwriter based in the Triangle of North Carolina. He's been the frontman of the pop noir group The Old Ceremony since 2004. He's also in a duo called Au Pair with Gary Louris of the Jayhawks. He has toured, he has been written about, and in 2016 he received the North Carolina Arts Council's Artist Grant in recognition of his extensive creative exertions. He's even been part of a traveling circus known as Big Star's Third since 2011. He has released a dozen albums of his songs in various guises. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Django Haskins.
Thank you so much. When the Beatles are all gone, dear friends, we'll have to carry on. But the weary world will lack a certain light. Well, we already lost two, and if you count him, Stu, I hope Sir Paul and Ringo hold on tight. I see them on my childhood wall, posing outside Albert Hall, and another where they learned to grow a beard. Well, it caused a holy stir, saying that they're bigger than the carpenter, but it didn't feel so sacrilegious here. When they bring the mercy beat right up to the mercy seat, I will know I've truly lost my friends. But until the love we make is equal to the love we take, in my mind it is too soon for the end. Have all gone the way of George and John. We'll wonder if it truly was a dream that we ever were so young, singing Mother Nature's song long before the Anthropocene. When they bring the mercy beat right up to the mercy seat, I will know I've truly lost my friends. But until the love we make is equal to the love we take, in my mind it is too soon for the end. So much. What a great band.
Django Haskins.
Thank you so much. It's really lovely to be here. I've been following the show from afar, and it really doesn't do justice to this space. It's like a cross between like a church and the cantina in Star Wars. And that's not about you guys. It's a more beautiful cantina. Clientele. So here's a song called Here Comes Another Cloud, and we've been working on this since 5 or 6 p.m. today, so I hope you enjoy it. Here comes another cloud, there goes another dream. Here comes another chance to pack up your winter clothes. Go where the stilled grass grows, always hungry, always green. Here comes another cloud. Did I say that out loud? Those words so true and mean, they turn around on me in perfect symmetry, like dark echoes from the deep. Well, here comes another cloud. Ooh, here comes another cloud. Tries to pull me down to the sunless forest floor, but I beat it to the punch. It cannot hurt me much, 'cause I've been here before. Well, here comes another cloud.
Mr. Django Haskins.
The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Explore Elkin, your one-stop travel source for the Yadkin Valley and beyond. If you're looking for hometown charm, historic landmarks, Main Street shopping, and fine dining, come stay a while in downtown Elkin. Elkin is a small town with a big community. So whether it's downtown events, music, hiking, or just paddling the Blue Water Trail, you can let Explore Elkin help you find your trail. Learn more on Facebook or at exploreelkin.com. Support for the Martha Bassett Show also comes from these fine downtown Elkin businesses: the Elk Farming, Yoga on Main, Coley Hall at the Liberty, Angry Troll Brewing, Yadkin Valley Quilts, the Wisdom Table, and Elkin's cutest little cocktail bar, Fruition. What do we have next, Martha?
About a year ago, Maia Kamil relocated to the Triad of North Carolina. Less than a month after she got here, she was fronting the funk pop band Reliably Bad at a festival that we produced at Bailey Park in Winston-Salem. Everyone fell in love with her, and she's been collaborating with many artists that you've seen on this show, including Victoria, William Henson, and Charlie Hunter ever since. Her musical style combines neo-soul, classical guitar stylings, and rich vocal harmonies. She uses her improvisational vocal skills like a jazz instrumentalist, creating a new sound with a global soul. Please give a warm welcome to Maia Kamil.
Hey, everybody. I've been walking like a dog in the morning. You can hold me tight, but I gotta keep going. You can call me twice, I'ma have to ignore it. All choked up, trying to get the ball rolling. I've been walking like a dog in the morning. I can take advice, but this is getting boring. Look me in the eyes, give me one final warning. All tied up, but I gotta keep pulling. I can't tell you if I told you where I'm going, you would know this. Yeah, I'm holding back. Yeah, I'm holding back. I can't see you. I can't see you. Yeah, I'm holding back. Yeah, I'm holding back. I can't see you. I can't see you. I've been ticking like a clock, 'cause I'm ready. Floating to the top while the world is getting heavy. Let it all go while I keep the ship steady. Hold my drink like I keep the ship steady. I've been walking like a dog in the morning. You can hold my hand, but I gotta keep going. Keep me in the dark and I'm still growing. All choked up and you know I can't afford it. Yeah, I'm holding back. Yeah, I'm holding back. I can't see you. I can't see you. Yeah, I'm holding back. Yeah, I'm holding back. I can't see you. I can't see you. Holding back. Holding back. Holding back. Holding back. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for having me. This is so exciting. That's one of our new songs from the new album that we're working on. Kevin has helped me so much, and he's on it. And it's called Dog in the Morning. So keep a lookout for when it comes out. This next song is also on the album. It's called Send It To Me Better. Hit it. Oh, Kevin is tuning his guitar, which is important. My aunt used to actually say, "Send it to me better than I could ever imagine." That was like a quote that she used to always say to me. And I always had in my mind that I really want to write a song with that phrase. And I recently was able to do it after years of not figuring out how to do it, but it came. It's a good mantra. Oh, I can't wait for what's to come. Too much pride won't keep you young. You may think you know me, but that me's gone. Standing here with open palms, don't look back at what I've done. Wait and see who I become. My head is high, my mind is clean, my eyes are tired of what I see. I let go of all control. If you take me to where I'm supposed to go, send it to me better than I could ever imagine. Could ever imagine. Could ever imagine. Send it to me better than I could ever imagine. Could ever imagine. Could ever imagine. Only fields of ancient trees, my lips are sealed, I'm on my knees. Tell me where I'm supposed to be. I'll meet you there and we can see. Would we have worked if I didn't leave? Would I have choked if I couldn't breathe? My head is high, my mind is clean, my eyes are tired of what I see. I let go of all control. If you take me to where I'm supposed to go, send it to me better than I could ever imagine. Could imagine, could ever imagine. Could ever imagine. Send it to me better than I could ever imagine. Could ever imagine. Could ever imagine. The what ifs, the ghost ships, the ways we could have sailed, the mistakes, the heartaches, the things we couldn't tell. The what ifs, the ghost ships, the ways we could have sailed, the mistakes, the heartaches, the things we couldn't tell. The what ifs, the ghost ships, the ways we could have sailed, the mistakes, the heartaches, the things we couldn't tell. Thank you so much. It's called Send It To Me Better. Hi, Martha.
That was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I hadn't heard that one yet. That was
Oh,
great.
really?
Yes.
It's a newish one.
I would like to ask you some questions. This is basically the where are you from question, but it has lots of answers with you. So
Yeah.
tell me
Ooh,
about that.
The age-old question. Okay. Where am I from? What if I just started a poem? No, I won't do that. So I grew up in New Jersey, and my dad's Israeli, so we moved to Israel when I was a kid for a few years, and then we moved back, and then we moved again to a different part of Israel, and then they moved back. I stayed, and I was like, I'm not moving anymore, and then I eventually moved back, and then I went to Bard College. I was in upstate New York for a little bit.
Yes, you got a degree in ethnomusicology?
Ethnomusicology. You did your research,
I did
Martha.
my research.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I moved down here eventually, out of all places.
Why did you move here?
So after college, I was sort of living in my parents' basement, and I was like, this is not gonna work. And we're good friends with Charlie Hunter, and he told me, like, if you want to really do music and want a good music scene, Greensboro, North Carolina is where it's happening. And he's been everywhere.
Fantastic.
So I was like, okay, Charlie, fine. And I packed up my car, and I think the next week I just moved down. And
We're
this
so
all
glad.
happened.
We're so
Yeah,
glad
me
you
too.
did.
Me too.
We love you here, and we're glad you relocated here.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
How long have you been songwriting?
Oh.
Forever? Or
Well, yeah,
is it
probably forever. There's a song that my parents at home are going to be very happy that I'm singing this. But when I was 3, I wrote this song called "Scrumbling Around," and I got like all of my parents' friends to like sing it, and it goes like this: "Scrumbling around, scrumba." That's it. So I guess it started there. Yeah.
You have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You've really improved.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, I believe we have one more song in this
For sure.
half of the show, and then we're going to take a little intermission. What's this song called?
It's called "Call Me Willow." You can find it on YouTube, actually. It's one of those rare things out there with Maia, Kamil, and friends. You can call me Willow, but I won't weep tonight. You can call me Hollow, but I got a place that I know you can hide. There's more below this ground than what you see in front of you. What you see is not what you get. There's more to do than work the earth and wait for things to grow. But sometimes wait is all you know. Oh. There's more can call me sorrow, but I got a place that I know you can hide. Thank you so much.
Maia, Kamil. Thanks, everybody. We're going to take a little intermission. Please go visit Miranda at the merch table and the bar, and please tip your bartender. And come on back here in about 10 minutes. If you're watching the live stream, we're going to cut it out for just a moment to change a disc. It will be right back up.